I traded CSGO skins for 1 week and made dollars. CSGO trading is big. Most people only use it to exchange their items for others though. While there is of course the possibility to make a profit with it, the amount you can expect will be comparable low. To really make a good buck, you need to put in a lot of time, effort and of course money in the first place. Putting a lot of time into switching around some pixels in a video game sounds like a job for me. Hey, I am Neon and I'm a semi-professional CSGO trader since 2015. And today you can follow me along again on my trading adventure. The 5th episode already. Holy moly. So welcome to I trade CSGO skins for 1 week and made, let's see, profit. This week's giveaway is a Desert Eagle Code Red in minimal wear condition. Like every week, to enter, just subscribe to my channel, like the video, comment that you entered down below and send me a trade offer for the skin via my trade link, which you can find in the description below. Good luck and enjoy the video. Thanks! Our trading week starts actually with a really big deal. I found that some of my items have a really good price on this trading site. So I went through all of them and see what deals we could find. Some of my items were a Huntsman Fade, Driver Gloves Queen Jaguar, Shadow Daggers Rust Coat, an M9 Doppler Phase 3, Stiletto VSTD Packed, Stattrack Shadow Dagger Safari Mesh, Hydra Glove Case Hardened, and Driver Gloves Lunar Weave. And a lot of play skins and also smaller skins, which I was quite happy to get rid of them. For that, we got a lot of cool items and cool knives. We got a Stattrack Butterfly Safari Mesh, we got a Stattrack Low Float .17 M9 Freehand, we got a Stiletto Slaughter, a Bayonet Damascus Steel, and many other cool items. So in the end, we only made around $30 profit, which is comparably low for such a big deal, but we got rid of quite some really hard to trade items, and we got some really cool and liquid items in return. So I think that's a really good way to start the week. Next up is Puck. He was first adding me and asking if I'm interested in his Orb Asimov with Kedo 2015 stickers. That's a really cool skin, but I'm not really interested in trading Cartocrafts. This is just because they are quite unliquid and harder to trade. So I prefer liquid skins without stickers or low floats anyways, but of course I accept every skin. So he understood that and we just moved on. But I didn't de-edit him because he was quite a nice guy and he had some other cool items in his inventory, so I thought maybe he wants to make another offer. And 1 day later, he did that. So he sent me an offer for my Nomad Knife Urban Mask and offered his Survival Knife Scourge and the play skin for it. But it was a bit too low, so I sent him a counter offer back, which he later accepted, so we got our first deal of this week. And yeah, this was day 1 already, so we continue with day 2. And the first deal, and the tier you can see here, has quite some items which you normally don't want to get. Somebody offered me a big overpay in a huge downgrade for my USP Whiteout. He offered a lot of holo stickers. The problem is, these stickers are mostly individuals. So they are not like there's 10 stickers of one kind which you can just sell in once. No, these are all individual stickers and are really quite a hassle to sell or trade. But he made a really good offer, so I couldn't really not take it. But we will see what we're doing. Maybe we'll see if we can try to trade them on the trading site or somewhere. And if everything goes wrong, we can just sell them on buff and buy a good skin from there. And this deal actually sums up to around $3 of profit, which is really much if you just look at the Whiteout, which only goes for around $8. Next up is Sushi, offering his Bowie Knife Damascus Steel for my Stattrack Flip Knife Boreal Forest. It was a bit too low, so I just added his USP and he agreed with them. So we pretty much quite fast got rid of one of our Stattrack knives and find ourselves with a Bowie Knife Damascus Steel. Next up is Weemy Lotion, and he offered his Orb Manowar for our Orb Hyper Beast. The Manowar goes for a little bit less, and of course I take 2.5% profit, so I added some of his stickers and the Dreams and Nightmare case, and we found our deal. And guys, remember this deal. This won't be the first case we're getting today. Day 3 starts with Chrono. and he just added me. I am quite a comparable big trader with around 300 items in my inventory. I have around 80 knives at the moment. This is not a flex, this is just because it's really important for the following context. Chrono added me and I said, yeah, what can I do for you? And he just said, can you trade your skin to my skin? Check my skins. And I just said, Chrono, you need to be a bit more specific. You have some skins, I have a lot of skins. What do you want? And he just answered, please. So yeah, you can imagine we didn't find a deal in the end, so we just move on. And next up is Vrrr. It sounds like the Morgels from Hearthstone. And he offered a lot of TF2 keys actually. I accept these keys because they are liquid and quite easy to sell. And an AK Asimov for our AK Bloodsport. We had a long conversation and he was a pretty funny guy. And in the end we agreed on a trade and we made around $3 of profit. Later that day, there's an exclamation mark, KN offered a lot of his play skins for my Desert Eagle Ocean Drive and my AK Point Disarray. Oh no. Point Disarray. Point Disarray. Hey, Point Disarray. Point Disarray. And my Desert Eagle Ocean Drive and the Point Disarray were quite on the same price level than the Anubis and his Ocean Drive. But my Ocean Drive had some really cool stickers which were also worth around $13. So we sent offers back and forth and in the end agreed on this deal, making us only around $1 of profit. Day 4. Day 4 starts with the worst scammer I've ever met. Tassa added us and said that he wants to buy our items. And he said he's looking for a 200 to 300 euro knife. He sent me some suggestions and I said, yeah, these knives are in that price range, we can do that. And he didn't have the best English, but he asked how he could pay it. And I just said, yeah, you can pay with bank and crypto, that's what I can do. And he said he can only offer PayPal or Steam Wallet codes, which he just got for his birthday. But I said I can't accept PayPal because PayPal is very easy for scams. But in the end said I can accept Steam Wallet codes, but he should be aware that Steam balance is worth around 35% less than buff, so I have to take a little bit more than that. And later he asked how much my Butterfly Safari mesh is. You remember the one we got from the trading site. And I said on buff it goes for around $375. And suddenly he had a $400 Steam Wallet code. Then I told him, yeah, in Steam Wallet you will need around $525. So he said, okay, I will go to City today and buy another $125. And around 2 hours later, he said that he's ready now. And I told him that he should feel free to send the offer and the codes. But he didn't ask if he could send me half of the code and then I accept the item and then other half. And this can be, of course, somebody that is just shy and doesn't want to be scammed. But if you think logically, half of the code didn't give you anything. You can just go first then anyways, because with half a code you can do anything. And yeah, he tried that and I said, nah, I can't do that. If you have trust issues, we can do it over a third-party marketplace, no problem. But he just ignored whatever I said and then he suddenly sent me some codes. And I said that I'm quite a reputable trader, I did it many times and I'm a YouTuber, so it would be pretty bad for me to scam you. So you have to go first, otherwise we have to go to a third-party marketplace. And he just sent another code and asked, why would you have zero trust to me? And of course I asked him, why should I trust you? And he said, because I went to City just to buy your wallet codes. And yeah, that's of course not the reason. And later I found out, if you Google Steam wallet code, the first code you find there is the code he sent me. So he tried, of course, to scam me with that. And he wouldn't even like change some letters in the code he found from the internet. He would just one by one copy the codes he found on Google Pictures. So that's probably the worst scam attempt I ever had. And I asked him if he wanted to greet somebody on YouTube, but seems like nobody likes scammers, so he didn't had anyone. After this, on server, which was in my previous episodes already, ask how many breakout cases do I want to take for my battle scared Fate gloves. And I said around 69. And later he just sent a trade and we traded our Fate gloves for 69 breakout cases, which are pretty high in price at the moment. and we made around 2 cases in profit, which is around $5. And it seems like we made him hungry, because like few hours later he sent me another offer with the rest of his breakout cases, a sticker capsule and 2 stickers for some of my play skins. It was a little bit too low, so I sent him an offer back, but in the end we agreed and we made another $4 of profit, even though we now got a lot of breakout cases again. Day 5. And on day 5 our curse continued. We got a good offer, but with only cases. So we trade our Orb Wildfire for these items and 12 operational Riptide cases. And it didn't stop there. Another guy sent me an offer with a lot of low cases for my Desert Eagle Night Eyes, and we got another 100 cases. Then we got another offer for a lot of Danger Zone cases. And this is really the curse at the moment in CSGO trading, that cases increase in value that much that you can use them for trading. And in the last weeks I did a lot of trades where I just traded hundreds of cases for a knife or something, because cases are suddenly worth like 20 to 50 cents. So you just trade a lot of them for really valuable items. And I accept these, no problem. But of course I take a little bit of bigger overpay for them, because trading and selling these is a little bit more of a hassle. So we got another 250, I think, Danger Zone cases with this trade. And we had to buy another storage unit to fit them all in our inventory. So that's how day 4 ends. The next day starts with Wise, and he offers his Talon Forest D-pad, which we traded him in a previous episode. So he wanted his Huntsman Knife Crimson Web back. This is 0.22 float, and he wanted some play skins with it. Of course, if I trade items back to somebody, I also take 2.5% overpay, because otherwise I would just lose money. So we sent some offers back and forth, and in the end found this deal and got ourselves our Talon knife back. Octane added us and we started trading and arguing. This was a really long conversation and we sent around 8 trades back and forth, but in the end we agreed on this deal. Trading our Ursus knife Rust Coat for a survival knife Earthen Mask and an AK frontside Misty. Then Flex added us. And this guy was really flexing. He offered his Skeleton knife Crimson Web for our factory new Bayonet Lower and my Statchic AK Jaguar. The offer was a little bit too low, so we added a Shattered Web pass and a Broken Fang pass, and again some cases for these items, and in the end we accepted, and this was one of our biggest deals with around $40 of profit. And we are already at the end of our trading week. Ike was adding us and was offering his Karambit Doppler and his Driver Gloves Lunar Wave for our Ursus Knife Damascus Steel and our Butterfly Damascus Steel. And this was a really good trade again. We had to discuss a little bit, but in the end we made around $50 of profit. And we got one of my favorite knives of all time, the Karambit Doppler Phase 3. Then Bombo added us, and this last deal is really huge. We got 3 really big deals on that day. Bombo offered his Souvenir SG Hazard Pay in factory condition. This is a really rare skin and quite expensive, and he was offering it for our Desert Eagle Fennec Fox 0.06 float. Maybe you remember that skin from the last video. And his offer was a little bit too low, because these sell really rare and are really rare to price. So we added some skins and in the end we agreed on a deal, making us around $20 of profit and getting rid of our really hard to trade low float skin, getting a really hard to trade factory new souvenir skin. Very profit. And then concluding the week, Dotis added us. And he was offering his 0.18 Driver Glove Snow Leopard and a really low float Orb Lightning Strike with a Kado 2014 hollow sticker on the scope. And for that, he wanted our Sport Gloves Vice in field tested condition. This was a really big deal, because sport gloves go for around $1,350 and his offer was not bad. But the problem was the Kado sticker, of course. These are quite rare and really hard to get traded. So I added some cases and some play skins and we sent some offers back and forth, but in the end we agreed on the deal, and I can't really say how much profit that was until I sell the orb, but just say we made about $30 of profit, concluding the week. So we reached the end of this week. The week was quite surprisingly very mixed, I would say. I mean, we had big trades, we had small trades, we had a lot of cases, my storage units are full. We also had a very interesting scam attempt, so quite interesting week. So thanks for watching, bye! Ha, got you. You investment bankers, of course, want to know how much profit I made. So, here we go. $410 and $69. Sad that I didn't make $10 more. Maybe next week. And before you guys quit your job again and start CSGO trading full time, keep in mind that I'm a trader with a big inventory and a lot of experience. And if you start trading, you probably won't make that much in the beginning. Yeah, I think that sums up the video really good. Don't forget to join the giveaway, my boys. I am Neon, and I'll see you guys in the next one.